Howdy, howdy, everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay. I had something interesting just happen a little while ago. It's 2 o'clock right now, basically. About 1:30. I was about 3 or 4 miles up the road where my storage unit is located. So I went in there to make a payment because I had to beg and cry to get some funds, kind of like pooping money that I don't have. So I had to be humiliated before I get assistance. But this video is not about that. I'm trying to bring a little humor, light to my life. But um, so I did a couple quick errands. I had to leave my van running because it never wants to start. I'm going to the mechanic tomorrow. But let me get on with this. I don't. It's not really story time. It's just an event that just happened at 13:30 hours. So right next to, just north of the storage unit, there's like a U-turn on um, the main roadway. It's called Highway 41, Tamiami Trail, whatever you want to call it. So I banged a U-turn, but as I made the U-turn, I thought I saw smoke a little bit, like not too far away. The big business right next to the right of the storage unit is called Restaurant Depot. They just had a homicide out in the parking lot last week, so it's kind of weird how this is all not really tying in, but um, that's the location. So I bang a U-turn, and I bet 200 vehicles passed by watching this blaze on the side of the road where somebody probably threw a cigarette butt out and ignited the dry grass. So fortunately, this van I drive used to be a service vehicle, and it's equipped with a nice heavy-duty commercial fire extinguisher. It was still active. I think it got certified in 2020. I think they're good for 5 years, if I remember correctly. But right as I'm calling 911, I happen to look in my side mirror, and it looks like a deputy coming up. So I open the door and I'm pointing like pull over, and he does. So I hang up from 911. I never even got to talk to anybody. I left my phone in here. I grabbed my keys. I grabbed the fire extinguisher. He pulls over. I'm thinking he's going to grab his fire extinguisher, but he does not. He's just gets out of his vehicle. He's just doing a lot of communications. And I had a similar experience in the town of LaBelle. I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago or whatever it was. It might have been a little bit longer, but that ignited real quick and real rapidly. So I had parked probably 30 or 40 yards away. I approached him. I finally yelling to him, "Sir, sir, sir, can this help you?" I'm just in flip flops and so I'm trying to be somewhat cautious. And then I break the seal. I pull the pin. I test it real quick, hand it to him. I said, "Here, you're getting paid for this, not me." So I told him, "Have at it." So he did, and he did a pretty good job. But he left some spots smoldering. So I kept, I'm not knocking the guy. He's a really nice, kind guy. But he left some spots that were still smoldering. And apparently he told me he called dispatch and said, "Fire truck's not needed." And I'm like, I don't know about that. That can ignite real quick. There's a lot of after smoldering that can occur even on a house fire and such. So, somebody called the fire department. Thank God for that. So, after he pretty much drained my fire extinguisher, I'm glad I had it. I just don't have the funds to replace it, the contents of it right now, but at least it finally came in handy. So I was happy that we prevented a problem. It was right in front of another shopping center. Probably would not have affected the stores, but it really could have spread on the edge of the roadway, and that area could have turned into a hot mess, literally a hot mess, real quick. If you ever watched one of my videos when I talked after the hurricane and I was driving down the road where all the tornadoes picked up all these commercial dumpsters and set them all across the highway. And I was driving down the road in the dark. That was that same particular stretch of road right there. So that's kind of like the Bermuda Triangle right now. I don't know, but anyway, I just thought I'd share that story, and felt like for a brief moment there, my life had a little bit of purpose today. I will commend the deputy. He was very nice, polite. So, fortunately, it worked out for the best. So that's it, folks. Tapping out. Talk to you later.